What we're actually looking at here is a series of 3 waves, from wave 3 to intermediate wave 4 to intermediate wave 5 here. Each of these structures in here appear to be ABC corrections here. So it's a triangle pattern, and in a triangle we're looking for 5 waves. There's an A and a B and a C and a D and an E, and then moving up from that point there. So it's probably what we've got here. There is a slim possibility that the A, the B and the C can be at this point here, and then up for 1, ABC for 2, and 3 and 4 and 5. It's a little bit of, and then the A, B and C, and then moving straight up from that point. Now, yeah, it's possible, but I think we can explore that within this section here. So let's look at this on a 4-hour chart here. So on the 4-hour chart, from this high here to this low here, the 61.8 retracement level, roughly around the 9,800. So we can expect that to be hit at this particular point here, and pulling back to the 50-60% retracement level here. So a move to 9.8. 8's always a profit-taking number, but we can also see it's the beginning of the supply area as well here. So we can count 5 waves up from this little low here, in line with the US stock market as well. So we're still looking for the US stock market and the European stock market to complete the first 5 waves up, and then have an ABC correction, and then move up again from that point there. So that's what we're doing here. We're lining it up with the other global markets, and that seems the sensible thing to do. So in reverse of this, if we're still looking at this as a 5-wave structure to here to the upside, on the euro to the short side, if we're looking for 5 waves down, we had it labeled like this, and this is probably this is correct as well, but I'm thinking that this needs to be rearranged a little bit in terms of wave 1 here, and still looking for wave 2 over here. And I know, I feel this has always been right, because I always felt like the 5 waves should have come down to 1.1 here and bounced off that. So in a bit of a nutshell, we would need to put, if I could just move these for a second, would be looking at this in terms of this sort of oopsie-daisy, this one over here, and this one, let me just check, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it has to be this one here, and this one here, and not that that matters too much there. I need to look at that again. But having this count here as 1 and 2 and 3 here and 4 here and 5 here, and in this last little section here, I might just borrow these here in terms of 1 and 2 here and 3 here and 4 here, and we'll bring this down here somewhere here. So basically finishing at this point here, and then making a move back up from here. And I kind of like this. This is kind of in line with the euro yen that we're shorting at the moment, and we'll have a closer look at that as well, because I've taken a bit more of a conservative view on that for the time being. So I think that we could actually get this, and it's logical to consider to having a bounce. I mean, 1 is the strongest number in the market. We've got 1.1 here, so we've got to expect some sort of support to this point. It's a strong number. It's pulled the market down to it, but I feel that it will also hold it as well here. So this is what we need to be a little bit mindful of here. Don't expect too much from this 5th wave here, because the extension here is in wave 3. So basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here, ABC for 2 here, wave C there. So that fits. Yeah, there'd be a little bit more, but I just think let's just allow this to bounce off this level here, and let's see if we get this corrective pattern here, then we'll know that we're looking for a short trade. So there is a different count on our website, and that's fine too. Just exploring things. The main point is that if you know your pricing levels, then you'll know that there will be support coming in on this level here. And if we can go to the euro yen at the moment, let me just have a look at that. Now, the euro yen here, I've changed this wave count around a little bit as such. So we're looking at it in more of a conservative view, and it may not be the case, but I just think that it's good to protect profits that we have, but at the same time, you know, allowing things to move along a little bit. But from this wave 4 up here, I was looking at now, this is 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 here, and then 5 waves down here for wave 1, back for wave 2, wave 3 here, and then wave 4 here. It looks like a wave 4 in terms of an ABC correction here, and then 1 and 2, and looking further down here for this low. So we're looking for a low here as well, okay? Now, obviously, we're short in this market, and you know, we don't want to pull out of a falling market as such, but it's possible that that this can finish very shortly here, but also too in terms that, you know, when a market is moving through a level, if I can draw a picture through here, you know, the norm is it'll come down to it, it will bounce here, then move through, then come back up and try and retest it. Then it'll be a matter of demand, supply and demand here, and if it moves back up here, then that's when we should be sort of looking to exit. But I think we should stay in this for, let me just have a closer look on the 15-minute chart. Okay, so just on the 15-minute chart here, obviously we're short from this point up through to here, and we brought our stop down to here, and now we can bring our stop down to this high here, of course. But from this high here, we can look at this as being wave 1 and 2 here, and then 5 waves down in here for wave 3, and wave 4 in most cases is sideways and complicated. So I think that's the case there. So I think that in this case here, you know, we've got five waves moving down through here, so we need to have a little bit of caution here and look after what we have. So I think just in a bit of a nutshell, perhaps we'll just use this trend line here as the thing. So a closing outside of this trend line here, and we'll exit. We are looking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 down here. But hey, you know, it might just extend down. You know, the euro's got a habit of doing that. So let's just play it like this at the moment. And, you know, we're quite close and done a reasonable sort of job on this. So let's just use this trend line here as the stop, and let's just see how far she runs. Okay. All right. Cheers.